Hi, everybody. Oh, hi, everybody. It's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY. I haven't spoken much today. My husband's off shopping and I'm home alone. So I guess when you don't talk a lot, when you go to talk, it's like, so hopefully I got that all out of my system. It is Saturday and it has been a hot minute since I've been on doing a live craft on a Saturday. It's just been so busy here lately. Goodness, I still have something in my throat. Excuse me. It is the end of the school year, or it's getting close. And there's a lot that entails with that. I work in the schools in physical therapy. I'm not a teacher, but I do physical therapy with special needs kids. So it's the end of the year. There's a lot of hoopla going on. We had Special Olympics all last week. And so it's been a big week. So I haven't been on in a while and I really missed hanging out with everybody. Today, we are going to make a gorgeous door hanger. And this is one of those door hangers that does not look homemade, even if you're brand new at this, because I bought things already bought in that I didn't have to make. And I think that's what elevated this a little bit. It still wasn't expensive. I have a wood round. I have, I know it's backwards. I have my black hello, which is also wood. And then I have a really pretty sunflower, which is like a chipboard. They had 3 sizes in this, and this is the small one. I got everything at Hobby Lobby. So what I'm going to start off with, let me tell you first, it took me a couple weeks to buy these because this was, what do they call that brand? That the Spring Shop or something like that. I think it's on here, yeah. The Spring Shop. So Hobby Lobby rotates their sales. So one week, everything that says Spring Shop will be 50% off. And then they'll have anything that's wall decor will be 40 to 50% off. I think this was 40. And I think this was 40 and these were 50. But these were wall decor, which I got on a different week. So that's why I got everything on sale. This was $11, so 40% off, like $6.67, something like that. So $6 for this wood round, and it is a very nice one. Look how thick that is. It's not one of those flimsy ones that it's going to warp if you have it outside. Now, this is not treated, and we are going to paint it with chalk paint, and you can, I want to say I have no words today. You can seal it if you want, but these are going outside of my front door, which is on my porch, and they are protected. But this is a really nice wood round, and normally it's $11, which is pricey, but still a really good price for this. Hobby Lobby is amazing for things like that. So that was what I say, $6.67. This was on the wall decor. This was $10. So I got this for $6. And no, this was 50% off. So I got this for $5. And then this was 50% off, which was $9. So I got this for $4.50. So $4.50 and 5 is 9 and 6.67, so $16.17. Woo! Okay, I gotta go take a nap. So under $20 for one, and when you see this baby done, it's going to be expensive looking. Those of you that do wreaths and door hangers, yeah, you're going to look at this and go, wow, that would normally go for $40 because it's really gonna, it's a little more upscale than your typical door hanger that you make yourself. If you're not a professional, I by no means am a professional wreath maker, door hanger maker. I really admire the people that can do that. I can't even arrange flowers. Hello, kind of looks like my hair. I stick everything in a vase, and if it looks fabulous, I leave it. These all have little hangers on the back. So I'm going to take those off. I want to glue those down, and they're not going to lay flat if we don't take the door hangers off the back. This one still has a sticker on it. See, it doesn't matter if it has a sticker because this is going to be the part that you glue down. But I'm OCD about stickers. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason to being OCD about something. Okay, well, maybe I'm not going to get this off. I am not using a glue gun for this because it's like a slick painted surface, and I have found out that a lot of times your glue gun or the glue that you use will peel right off, and especially with it being outside, that's not what I want. So I'm going to use my Gorilla Glue. Now I do have Gorilla Glue glue sticks, but I've not tried it for something like this, so I don't know. All right, I have a little set, and I would bring it over here, but it's a mess right now. I have a little set of these screwdrivers. So these work perfect for doing this part. I'm just going to set that off to the side. Hopefully I don't knock it off the table. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I just seen a cattail go by, so hopefully, hi Joe. My cat? Yeah, I know. I thought you were. She's not usually out here once I start talking because she thinks there's people here and she runs. But she wants in the bedroom and I have the door shut. So you're just going to have to deal with it. All right, let's get this last one off. Now I'm making 2 of these because I have double doors on my front. So you kind of have to have 2. Now I could make just one of these and put it on one of my back doors. I have four doors that go out to my lanai. I have a set of French doors and then 2 single doors, and I could put one of these on the single door, and that would work out just fine. I want to paint this. Now you can leave it the natural wood and just seal it if you want to, but I'm going to paint it with this celery green. It is the Waverly chalk paint. Love this stuff, and this is the most perfect color. Now if you want, you can paint the back of it, but for the video, I'm not going to paint the back of it. We're just going to paint the front, and I'm going to try my very best. All I have are these. I didn't bring paper towels out. My very best not to wear most of this. I don't normally dump this out on a paper plate and then use the plate for that. I just dump it right on the wood because I'm going to move it all around on my board anyways. Make sure that if you want to sand the edges, now would be the time to do that. Because it is plywood. See if I can get that up close enough. You can see the layers. And a lot of times if you sand that, it doesn't sand well because the boards are pressed or the wood's pressed together, and it might chip out. So I just chose not to sand it. Okay, and I'm just going to pour out a goodly amount. Yeah, don't do this at home. Here it is. And I'm just going to move this around. Now, I don't know why, but it hangs up, the hanger's this way, but they have the wood grain going sideways. So if you want the wood grain to show, just doing 1 coat of this is perfect because it really soaks in. But if you don't want the wood grain to show because it is sideways, then do a couple of coats. It'll take care of that right away. All right. I'm not going to paint the sides of these just because it takes a long time for it to dry. Not as long as, say, a gloss paint. And because this is a chalk paint, it dries matte. But I'm just going to back away. I am going to paint. Get that on my paper. There we go. And I just have newsprint paper. I was able to get a whole lot of newsprint that has not been printed on. So at the newspaper office, before they print their newspapers, this is the paper that they use. And I was able to get a bunch of the ends of the rolls because they were too small to use for anything else. I have no idea how I was fortunate enough to get that, but it was one of those things. It was years ago, and I mean like 20 years ago I got this, and I'm still using it. It's not like it goes bad. So what are you doing? She's throwing her toy up in the air. So I am retiring from my school job in June, which is 40 some days, really coming up quick. And as maybe a retirement present, if you will, we are getting a dog. If you've been with me for a while, you know that my beloved Carl passed away. It'll be 2 years this coming Christmas. So it's been a little bit of a minute, and we did not want another dog right away because, you know, there's no one like that dog you have. So I think we're ready, but we are looking at a golden retriever. Sometime the end of May, beginning of June, like right around when I retire. All right, I didn't bring out any water or anything for my brush, so I am just going to set it off to the side. Not bad for painting all of this. Okay, now I have my trusty fan out here, but I don't know if I want to blow it on here because it makes a noise. But look at this color. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. It's a beautiful sage green, and it's going to go perfect with my house. So, but by all means, paint it any color you want. Okay, so now I got to stand up. Hold on. Oh, here's one that I've already painted. I'm going to set this one off to the side so it dries. Get a little, it's already dried on my fingers, so maybe that's a good sign. All right, so this is one I did a couple of coats. So I don't know why there's that dark spot in there. It's got to be something in the wood. Here it is with one coat, and you can really see the wood grain. And then here it is with two. I just painted the back because I wanted to see if it was the color I wanted. And you can see the hangers came with the wood rounds. So what did I say? I wrote it down over here. $6.67 for this. It's just amazing. And I got this over in the section that had all the spring stuff. You know, when you first go in the door of Hobby Lobby, they have, well, right now it's all 4th of July and Memorial Day stuff, but this was up in like the second or third aisle of that section. The other stuff, the Hello and the flower, I found just in the wall decor section that they have the aisles in the middle of the store. So that's where I got those. Coffee break. Okay, what I wanted to do, and I forgot to bring out one of my paintbrushes. So hey Cheryl, how's it going? I love this color. If you don't mind for a half a second, I'm going to run and get my paintbrush because I forgot. I'm going to make polka dots all around that. I will be right back. I have never done this before. I'm coming. All right, I just grabbed them all because I didn't know which one I wanted. Holy moly, I've not done that before. So usually I'm really good at having everything out here. Y'all, whew. Okay, so I kind of want polka dots all over mine. Now, if you want to put a bow on that, I love the green too, Tracy. See, go today though, because tomorrow they're closed. If you want to put a bow on here, you can. I chose not to because I don't want it too busy. I think it's going to be busy enough with the polka dots. And what I have is an ivory that I want to do my polka dots, but I'm only going to do it lightly. So it's not something that's like really bright. So I'm just going to draw some circles around. So this dog that we're getting, we had a difficult time figuring out what we were going to do, but the dog that we're getting, hopefully we're getting, she has to pass all of her health tests and all that, but it's a golden retriever, only she's red. And I shouldn't be saying this because I hope I don't jinx that I won't get her, but we're really hoping we get her. And her name is Scarlet. And I think the thing that we were stressing over the most was the name. Well, she came pre-named, so it's going to be fabulous. All right, I am just haphazardly putting these on here. And if I don't like where I put it, I can just go over it with the green again and cover it right up. But I wanted it to look really cute. I love all things polka dots. Always have. So I think this is going to be great. Now some of these you probably won't even get to see because they're going to be covered up by the hello and the flower, but I'm going to paint them anyways. Okay. And I'm using a pencil because I don't know if you can, yeah, I can erase it right off with this. I didn't know if this eraser was still good or if it had gotten hard. Okay. So we're pretty excited about getting a puppy. She's 6 months old, but pretty good size already. But the cat, there's going to be a learning curve, I'm sure. Oh, I laugh now, but yeah, she rules the roost, or she thinks she does. So that's going to be different. I have no idea what the circumference of this is, but I just grabbed one. I was looking at the lid on this to see if it was right, but that's too small. And then I had another container out here, which was way too big, but I think this one is just about right. So let's get to painting those. Now, when you're painting something this big, if it's something you can't turn, be really conscious of where you're starting. Because if I want to paint these over here and then these over here, I'm laying my arm right in there, or you're trying to paint up like this, and then you don't get good accuracy doing that. That was one of the hardest things for me to learn as a kid, not to paint something up close to me first, because you know that's the first thing you see and you get excited and that's what you want to paint. This has not been opened yet. Let's see if I can open it without wearing half of it. Okay. Put that off to the side. Since I shook it up, there's paint all over the top of it. There we go. I really was prepared for this. Except for I didn't get the paintbrush. Retrievers are amazing dogs. One thing I really want to teach this dog is to when and when not to go in the pool, because I don't want her just running and jumping in the pool anytime she wants, especially if we have company and then she comes out and she's this big wet dog. So that'll be the first thing we learn probably. She's already crate trained and potty trained, so the hard stuff hopefully is done. But you know, she's a puppy, so we haven't gone through the puppy stage yet. We haven't gone through the teenager stage yet. So yeah, that's gonna be great. I think that one might be too small. I want a brush I want a flat, because I just don't have the accuracy with a round brush. But I don't want one that's so small that it's going to take me forever to paint. Okay, this is a flat 7. I really like that. I think it's going to be just about the right size. So let's Let's try it. And I like to stabilize my arm on something, so I do have it resting on my board. Oh, I like this. I think I'm only going to do the one coat because I want them real faint. Now it's going to be pretty bright at first, but it dries a lot more muted. And what I did is I made some like spirals with that, just going around the circle. I think I like the way that looks. Okay, go over here. Now doing the edge, I don't know if I'll paint the edge with the white. It's not, well, no, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it. It's not something that you're going to see. And I do see the pencil around there, but I think I'm going to go around it with the Sharpie. Just the little broken lines. I like that look too. I do that when I'm outlining my watercolors, something that's I've painted and is already dry, and I want to give it a little bit more definition. I will use a Sharpie and just do like the dotted line around there. Okay. Really trying to concentrate on where I'm going to do my next polka dot so I don't lay my hand in it. And I don't want these to be perfect. So some of them are a little not perfect circles. I want to show you, look how it's drying. So this one was the first one I did. That one was the last one I did. See the difference in the drying? So it's going to dry kind of see-through, which is, I like that a lot. Because I don't want it to take away from my hello and my flower. And the wall decor that Hobby Lobby has is so extensive that there's a lot of these words, just different words. You could do whatever you wanted to on your board. I just chose hello because I wanted to make this a door hanger, but you could make this something you hang up in your house and it can say grateful, blessed, anything like that. This would make an amazing Mother's Day present too. Especially, I don't know about you ladies, but when my children, even though they're grown, they make me something, oh yeah, I'm all about that. Because they put their heart into it. Okay. I'm hoping that it's not homemade, but I am hoping I get my favorite cologne for Mother's Day because I am out. And so if you're watching, hint, hint. What my favorite cologne is from Ireland. It's called Innis, I-N-I-S. It smells so clean and just so wonderful. I just love that scent. And it's so, you gotta get really close to me to smell it. So I like that it's not overpowering to anybody else in the room. It's going to be loads of fun, Cheryl. At first I wanted 2 dogs, and I still kind of do, right, Joe? Remember cat? I wanted 2 dogs because, all the things I've read that 2 dogs, they entertain each other, they're a comfort to each other, they like to play together, grow up together, and I thought that would be amazing. But my husband kind of went, no. So, okay. But I'm going to be home with her if we do get Scarlett. I'm going to be home with her and be able to do the training, and hopefully she won't be too sad not to be around other puppies. We'll see. Okay, I'm getting close to the edge, so I'm really contemplating where to do my next one. I really like how this is turning out. You know what? I'm going to turn this on. Let me know if it's too loud. It's my fan. I just want it to dry some of this before we get to gluing. There's really, what, 25 minutes just doing this. And we're almost done. All I got to do is glue on the stuff. So you could make a bunch of these for your friends. This would be an amazing housewarming present if somebody's just getting an apartment or getting a house. I wanted something that was welcoming, that that just said this is a really comfortable, nice house to be in. And I think I found it. I really like how this is. Okay. One more after this one. I just like the swirls on there. We'll see how much it's dry. Maybe I can do some of the Sharpie marker on it before. I wanted to, it'd be great if you could do it before you glued the stuff on, but if you can't, or maybe you don't even want to do it at all, the marker. And I have it's a, like a fine one. So it's not going to be like a big in your face line around there. Okay, close that up. Huh. Oh, it looks good. Is the fan too loud? I can do play dates. Oh, would beetles do well playing with other dogs? I've always worried about that, because what if you get a dog in there that's not a friendly person or friendly dog and is mean to your dog? I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Do I need one right here? I think it might be too much. So there they are. That's kind of cute, and it's going to dry a lot lighter, which is what I want anyways. So let me do, where's my marker? Now, this is where you kind of have to be careful because some of it's wet. So I'm just going to do just kind of squiggly going around the edges, kind of a broken line, so you don't want it perfect. Not bad. And that way it'll cover up some of your pencil lines as well. Let me show you. Hopefully I can get it up on the camera. Can you, let me get my paintbrushes out the way. Can you see that? Okay. So just kind of around like that. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of pictures and paintings like at Hobby Lobby and all over that have these lines around it. So I think that still makes it look professional. And my white paint is just about dry. So that's the beauty of chalk paint. Let's see. So next week is concert week, and concert week, my husband's in a professional choir in Tampa, and they're performing with the Florida Orchestra, which is top notch. It's just wonderful. But concert week is, he's gone every night of the week for practice. And I kind of like concert week. He's a great human. I love having him here. And when he is here, I mean, he doesn't get in the way or anything, but it's just nice to have the house to yourself for a bit. And so next weekend, I'm pretty happy, pretty excited to get all dressed up and go see him in concert. I like getting dressed up. There's not a lot of reasons to get dressed up anymore. People don't even get dressed up for church. I remember when I was younger, oh my goodness. We would get dressed up for church, and then on Easter you had the white gloves and the whole deal, so it was a thing. And around here, shorts are the thing. And you know, if you want to get dressed up, you put a polo shirt on with your shorts. I'm talking about, you know, men's attire in general. I still like to wear pretty sundresses and get a little fancy. Oh, he doesn't get along with siblings? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, he does. Only ones over that he gets along with his siblings. Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. That's cool. And she has, we're getting her from a friend of ours who raises Goldens. And so she has a lot of puppies that she's getting to play with right now. So I just hope she doesn't miss playing. We are putting a fence out back, so she'll be able to run around and do what dogs do. Okay, 2 more, and I got a little bit of paint. There we go. Paint on the end of my tip here. This is dry. So the fan's not making too much noise, hopefully. Okay. Oh, one more. Gee whiz, I didn't see that one. So on the blog, on my website, I've been really busy over there doing anything from recipes to home decor ideas, especially now that Mother's Day is approaching. So I've been really busy doing all that stuff over there. So if you get a chance, check it out. It's just short articles to read and enjoy. That's what I'm going to be doing full time once I retire from my school job. Okay, so now it's time for the glue. I don't know why I'm singing. Huh? Okay, I'm going to turn my fan off. Here we go. So not bad. I like the polka dots, and I think it's going to look really good. I got to make sure I get the word going the straight way and not angled. So I got to make sure that is the top right there. So if I want to do my hello, I want it to be, and it has like cursive ends on it. So I want that right at the edge of the board. Okay. So that'll be like that. I do not think that those polka dots take away from that at all. Okay. My Gorilla Glue, I just put this, there, put it up against my shirt. I just put this in here just to open up the hole in there. Because I did have the cap on. I didn't want you to think that that was my cap. Okay. And I might have to use 2 hands on it. Oh, come on. I'm not opening the door for you, Joe. She just took off running. Silly cat. Okay. Maybe that's better. There's a lot of glue in there. Okay. Please come out. Make me look silly on a live. There it comes. Oh! It does not want to come out. There's a hole in the side of it. I've been trying really hard to keep it from oozing out the hole. Ugh. This might be the last time I get to use this glue. There it goes. Come on. Wow. There it goes. Just had to get my hand on it a little different. And I'm putting it all over because I don't want any part to not be glued down. I have done my school job. Well, in Florida, I've only done it for 9 years, but I was in the schools 23. So it's been 30 years. So time to retire. Okay, you only get one shot at this, so make sure it's how you want it. Okay. I tell you, that Gorilla Glue, it smells just like the E6000, so it's like, whoo. Okay. I got glue on my finger. There. Just press it down a little bit. Now, I was able to find, I think it's these 3 that fit right down. No, where was it? There was a couple that fit like right down, and here it is. So everything was on the board. Nothing was hanging off the edge. Wow. The flower's not glued on yet, but what do you think? Is that not beautiful? Oh my God. Oh, good, Cheryl. I'm glad because it's really loud over here. What do you think of this? I think this is amazing. I wish I could turn my camera around. For some reason, I cannot. But I think this looks really upscale. I think so too, Cheryl. I love it. Let's glue that on. And 37 minutes. You do 2 of them, easy peasy. Okay. So I'm gonna put a pencil mark right here, and then I'll get rid of the pencil mark. But I want to mark how that went down in. Okay. See if I can get that on there. Ooh, down through the center. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on the petals, and I don't think I will because I think it'll ooze out the glue. So I'm just going to put this in the center, but I'm going to make sure I really put it good in the center, a lot of it. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to put this back in because now it doesn't want to stop coming out. Stop it. Okay, and there's my pencil mark, so I know that comes straight down. And another thing you only get one shot at. Okay. And while I'm thinking of it, take the pencil mark off. Now, this would look really good with a bow if you want to put a bow on it, but I really don't want to put a bow on that. I like it this way, and you know, it looks kind of boho. So there it is. What do you think? Even though I had to run to the back to get paintbrushes, I think this video is a success. So if you like it and you want to see more of my stuff, hit the little follow at the top. If it's still up there, there's a follow somewhere. Used to be at the top. I also have a website. I have, it's Inspire Me To, the number 2, inspiremetodiy.com. I have a Pinterest page, a YouTube page. I'm on Facebook, obviously, and Instagram. So I'm even on Threads, which that's a new thing to me. I'm on LinkedIn. I guess everywhere you turn around, you're going to see me. So if you're already following me, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love just sitting and doing crafts. I got my candle burning. I got my snacks. I got everything I could ever need except for my paintbrushes, and now I have those. So join me. I probably won't be next Saturday because we're getting all fancy to go to my husband's concert. But there's a lot of videos on my page, so hopefully you can go through those and enjoy those. And I have a community page now that is a private group. So I would love it if you wanted to join that and go over there and look at that. It's mostly home decorating. There's there's a little bit of crafts on that. It's you share what you made every week on Saturday. You can share all your crafts that you made for the week, which some of you people are insanely creative. I love it. Way above me. So I really enjoy looking at the stuff you make, and sometimes I try to figure it out and do it myself, not ever to the extent of what you guys do it, but I can do things like this where you buy the pre-made and just glue it on a board. But I think it turned out beautiful. So hopefully I will see you soon. Have a great Saturday. Bye. Bye, Cheryl.